episode of Let's Talk Rugby according to us. Masinokole ngombhoxo ngemivo yethu. I am Vasilinga, and before we kick off today, I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you that have really followed us and commented in our YouTube channel and on TikTok. Really, it's been nice and engaging, and we're looking forward to having a good relationship going forward with you towards the future. We had our debut show last week, which was really exciting. You know, as I said, the feedback has been phenomenal. I've already spoken about the energy. The energy has been excellent from our people that have hit the subscribe button. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so as soon as possible. And please share our page with all rugby following fans across the country. We love your comments. We read them, you know. And today we've got a full program for you. Don't forget the Rugby 101. Actually, today we've got your questions that we're going to be addressing in terms of your understanding in rugby. We've received some technical questions which we'll try and answer, you know. If we don't answer them perfectly, please feel free to comment and add what you think the answers should be, you know. So we've got the Springbok alignment camp that we've had recently, you know. So that we'll talk about that as well. URC, we've had last week we've had Springbok SEVENS, BOKE. So we've got a good packed show for you coming up today. But you know, as you can see, we are at Grand Piano Studios, and we've got Grand Piano Sia joining us today, you know, so it's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Sia,
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Chiliman, and you know, last week you introduced something that is your Rugby 101.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then during the week after Monday, I was looking on the questions that people are interested on, and I try to take them so that I can give you those questions so that you can answer them for us. Yeah, the first one is difference between a penalty and a scrum.
I think that question came from a friend of mine, Lundi Gaba. He asked this question. Okay. He gets confused every time when there is a referee blows the whistle. He doesn't know when is it a penalty or when is it a scrum. You will notice that you will see a referee sometimes will have the arm up, straight up. Yes. And sometimes the arm will be a little bit lower. Yeah. When the arm is straight up, it means that it's a penalty to the side the referee is pointing towards. So they have a choice either to kick for the goals or kick to touch, depending on where they are. If the arm is lower, it means it's a scrum. And the put-in also belongs to the same team that the ref is pointing at. So the ref gives those two decisions. Now, why does the ref gives a penalty and why does the ref gives a scrum? So I'll say the penalty is a much more of a serious offense. Sometimes it's intent to disrupt the game, you know. So a scrum is more like a whoopsie moment, you know. You made a mistake, it's a knock on. You didn't mean to knock it. So then it becomes a scrum. The ref just wants a restart legally, you know, to restart the game. So if it's a penalty, like I said, it's a high tackle. Somebody really breaks serious rules like it's an offside, things like that, you know, they become a penalty. So the arm goes a little bit up, and the team that is being given the penalty has a choice to kick for goals or kick for touch and gain some territorial advantage. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, but I have some few people that I watch rugby with them.
Sure.
They will always ask, why is a penalty everywhere, anywhere here? Because in soccer we know penalties. So penalty can be anywhere.
So in our game, the rugby game, the penalty is anywhere there is a foul. So if you're offside, it can be in our 22-meter line. It can be in their 22-meter line. So it's a penalty anywhere in the field. So that's why I said you've got a choice as a team that has been awarded whether you want to kick for goal. So if you're not in a position to kick for goal, maybe it's too far, then you will opt to kick to touch, you know. That's what most teams do. They kick for touch and then they gain territorial advantage.
What is touch?
And kick for touch is kick to the sideline, because now, if it was your penalty, when the throw-in comes, it's your throw-in. if it was a penalty. If it was not a penalty, then that's another question that probably would have come as to you kick the ball, I kick the ball, but I get the throw in because it was a penalty. So we really want to give the advantage to the team that's been awarded the penalty.
Okay. There's another one here that is saying referees always shouting offside, but there's no line on the green grass. How do you know that? How do you know where is the line? How do you know where is the line for your offside? Because there's no lines like soccer. You know when it's offside in soccer.
So in rugby, when you play the ball, you try by all means to be behind your teammate who's got the ball. So you try to be behind the ball carrier at all times. So the minute you are in front of the ball carrier, you are deemed to be offside. So that's why sometimes you will see that one player will be in front of the ball carrier and they will sometimes lift their hand to say, referee, please, I'm not playing this ball now. So he's trying to put himself out of the situation. Saying that, please don't penalize me. I'm not willing to play this ball. And the player who's carrying the ball will actually just go past that particular player. So the line moves with the ball. So the most important person is the person who's carrying the ball. They can pass to you if you are behind him, or they can kick forward if you are behind him. You've got the right to chase the ball. But if you are ahead of him, he kicks and you chase, but you are in front of him, then you are offside. And it becomes a penalty, like we said earlier on. So I don't know if I've answered that
You're
question.
offside anywhere, even if
it's your side of the field. Because in soccer, you can't be offside on the other side. So in rugby, you'll be offside anywhere.
You did answer me, but just to add on this question, in case of I'm passing the ball, because of the distance that is traveling, that ball changed direction, now is going forward.
So the rule there is that if it went out of my hand as near the ball carrier and it was going backwards or straight, then the referees will always give that advantage. That it's not a what you call forward pass.
Another one, sometimes players are on the ground in a pile and sometimes they are standing up in a big huddle. What is in a big huddle, what is the difference between rug and maul?
So the rug, the ball is actually on the ground. So the players use their feet to rug the ball. So the ball must be on the ground.
They're going with it, but they're
going. It's on the ground. The ball is on the ground, and then a maul. You think about the shopping mall, but it's different spelling. The ball is off the ground, so it's held by a player. So that's a maul. Sometimes you see it off a line out, and you see the hooker will throw the ball and run. Bongi Mbonambi likes to do that. No, Malcolm Max, they like to throw and then run to the back of the maul, and the ball will be carried, and they will be pushing towards pushing. So that's a move that Springbok like to do, and many other teams do. But I will say the signature move here for what the Springboks. The hooker will always run. That's why you've got Bongi and Max being top try scorers. Probably 80% of their tries come from the maul. So the ball is not on the ground now; it's held by a player. It moves around, so they'll probably Etzenberg will catch the ball and come down, and the hooker will come from the back and carry it, and they will push the other team towards the try line. In most cases, it becomes a try.
So if we're talking about the rug, then the ball is on our feet.
It is really on the floor.
Then if the opponent can steal it,
there might also be infringements there because there's laws that protect that ball.
Okay. The last one.
Sure.
If I drop the ball, it's a scrum. But sometimes the referee gives a penalty and even a yellow card for dropping it.
Yeah, we've seen this a number of times, especially from the last World Cup. There's what you call a deliberate knock-on. So if I drop it by mistake, there's no intent. I'm trying to catch the ball, and then it happens. Maybe it's wet, or there's dew on the grass, so the ball is slippery. So it drops. It becomes a scrum. The ref will award a scrum to the other team if I drop them on. But if I now am trying to tackle you, you're trying to pass to your player across, and I I try to hit the ball, to intercept it, and hit the ball down. That's what you could call a deliberate knock-on.
Oh, okay.
And the World Rugby is very strict on that rule that on most occasions you're gonna get a yellow card. A yellow card in rugby now is different from football, soccer. It actually means you sit 10 minutes in the sin bin. So it's got huge impact on the results because 10 minutes is a long time in rugby. So you need to really prove that you try to catch the ball. And how do you do that? You really have to go with two hands. If you go with one hand, there's no chance of you catching the ball. That's what the rules say. They see that as a very difficult chance for you to carry. So if you go with one hand, you are likely to be penalized for deliberate knock-on. So it will be a high hand to the opposition and also a yellow card towards you.
Okay. Chile, that was our 101. Keep on sending your questions, your concern on Rugby 101. They will explain for you. Chile, take your show back, bro.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hey, man, I feel like I'm a ref now. So, okay, our first topic for today is BLITZ 2026 HSBC Sevens League Championship. So, Springboks are actually doing very well in this tournament, Klat. So, we were playing in New York last week, and we did very well. We won that tournament. We played against our old foes in the final, Fijians. Everybody loves Fiji because they make rugby look so nice and so beautiful, you know. And we actually beat them in the final in New York. So we went to that tournament on equal points, and we're now slightly ahead of them. So what do you make of that tournament?
The tournament is growing to be strong because Rugby Sevens, when they were introduced, they were not on the 11 they are now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Rugby Sevens is a big tournament now. Yeah, like the tournament like HSBC. Yes, also to beat Fiji. You see, it's a big thing because those guys, especially on sevens, they're good.
Absolutely,
they're good.
That's their signature game.
Yes,
they're actually not so good in the 15s.
Exactly,
they are
Fiji.
They are Olympic champions as well. Remember, we said last week that if you want to play Olympics in rugby, you're gonna have to choose sevens. So this is a very important sport. So I'm just putting emphasis in what you said. It's become a big sport.
It's
an Olympic sport. So really chuffed up by the BLITZ.
But let's congratulate our boys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they did very well. Congratulations to Phillips Neyman, the coach.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you're talking about Philip,
he used to be a player.
He used to be a captain of BLITZ.
Yes,
and also went to coach after his injury. Went to coach Jermaine.
Yeah.
And take it to the sevens world tournament. Yeah, but if you're talking German and rugby, you're talking about
they don't know rugby that well.
So
soccer guys.
So someone who can take German to the world class with rugby, you're talking about someone who can take something out of nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah. So
no, he's proven himself.
Yes. So when he was playing, also he was a good player.
Absolutely.
That was well respected.
No doubt.
But because of injuries, he had to cut off his career and become a coach. But he's a good coach. We can see on BLITZ. He's doing wonders.
So the BLITZ basically it's a 2-horse race now for this particular tournament of this year. I would say it can only be between South African BLITZ and the Fijians. Because if you look at the other number 3 and number 4, it's probably New Zealand. I think we do have the league, It's Australia and New Zealand. They are also good teams, but I don't think that they're capable of winning because you've got only 3 tournaments left. But our boys did very well.
Yeah, I'm looking at on the stats, played 30 games, win 23.
That's a great performance.
Yes.
So we're gonna be looking forward to the next tournaments. The next one is on the 17th to the 19th of April. They are in Hong Kong. Okay. And that's a long time ago to come, Think about it. I mean, players will lose form. players will get injuries, some players will come back from injury. So it's going to be interesting to watch what's going on in Hong Kong in that time, because I'm sure Fitch will come back and ask questions.
Exactly.
New Zealand might come back as well.
Yeah.
Australia actually beat us in Canada. They're quite a good team as well. So you can't really write anybody off.
Yes.
So we've got 3 events now left for this tournament. It's Hong Kong. Yeah. Valladolid. That name always gets me as well. And then the last one is Bordeaux in France. So we'll see what's going to happen there, but we'll be crossing fingers and hoping that the BLITZ brings it home.
Exactly. No, I trust them.
We want to be champions of the 15 Rugby and the sevens. So quite good.
Yeah. Also, we have to look on the ladies sevens.
Absolutely.
They are coming soon.
Absolutely. Remember, whenever this tournament plays, there's also a ladies' leg on it. Maybe we should cover it.
Yes.
In the future, Yeah. Okay, let's now come back to Springboks. We haven't spoken about Springboks a lot because we all know that they are in off-season right now. So there's nothing much happening in that side. But there has been a camp already, a 49-player camp. They call it, I don't know, first alignment camp. When we played rugby, we never sat on desks. So now I saw guys sitting in the desk, looking like they're in class. What's going on there?
I'm sure that alignment really is for new players that are coming in to meet world champions, to rub shoulders with world champions. That is the alignment we're talking about, so that they can feel to be in the same space with world champions. They don't get surprised when they are selected. So to start with test matches. So that's why all the 49 guys were there. I was happy to see the 11 uncapped players.
Awesome.
Yeah. 5 of them are still on junior box ranks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that shows to them that they are on the level now. They can be selected to play with the big boys. Yeah, well,
I think to add on to that point, there's been a lot of criticism international that the Springboks quite old. And you've picked too early for the World Cup. But I think Ras is already answering those questions. You say, just wait, boys, because I've got my young boys in the team. So when somebody gets injured, you've got the old crocs like Abosia Police, Andre Pollard, Eben Etzebek. Those are the tried and tested players. But when they do get those injuries, they will be equally strong youngsters that can come in and put in a good performance.
Yeah, too. As I said, it allows them to
rub shoulders.
To rub shoulders with experienced players, and also to gain experience before test matches that are building to the 2027 World Cup.
Absolutely. Look, I think this is not the first alignment camp. I think they had the first alignment camp last season as well. And we had about Sasha Feinberg coming out of that. And look at where he is right now, So it's quite interesting that people are saying Springboks are old, they picked up too early. And this 49-player camp has actually proven to me, certainly, that Springboks are going to be a big team again this coming season.
It also giving me sleepless nights in that by age.
Yeah.
Because I'm also having my questions, but
between the average.
You asked me
before the show, what is the average age? I haven't counted it, but there's lots of youngsters.
We can look good, but injuries because of age, the easy fun. Yeah. So 2027 is here. So I think Rasi is on the right track.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And when we talk about this camp, I think you cannot forget the Six Nations that just concluded last week, because I'm sure Rasi and his team have been watching those games. And if you're born up, everybody's beating everybody, So you actually, if you're a Springbok fan, you like what's happening in Europe, because there's no big team there. If you look at it, France, yes, have won it, but they are beatable. They're beaten by Scotland. So if I'm a Springbok coach, I'm in Rasi's shoes right now. I'm very happy with what's happening, because I feel that I can beat anyone.
Yeah. And there's also this big one that is coming after how long?
Which one? England.
Playing the one of England.
Yeah, England will be our first test this season.
Yes.
We'll have Barbarians. I think Barbarians is more kind of like an international to warm up.
Yeah.
I think they will try few tactics there, just to entertain as well.
Yes.
But the main game will be the one against England. And everybody has said England have lost 4 games in a row now. And I think Rassi knows very well, and his coaching team, that they will not take England lightly for that game. Because England, against big boys, they tune up. I said it, if you remember, against France. People think that France is just going to walk over France, over England. But it was not the case. England is going to work very hard before that test match. And they will be very competitive. But I think at the end, South Africa will win.
Against even me on my side, I'm expecting a high-stake physical game. Because also England, as you mentioned, is 6 Nations. The performance was not good. England, I cook good. So beating Springboks is like winning World Cup today.
40 up, round 13 of the Vodacom URC. T-Rex get in the game. Mapimpi is on. Mapimpi! They're chasing him down. Has he got the pace, the power? He's short. Oh! Whoa! T-Rex, Makazola Mapimpi. Take your time. Watch it. Regathers the kickoff. Shows pace, power, determination. This run is for many South Africans all around the country.